Alright guys, so update on the Tahoe. It's in the back, washed up, cleaned up, has a remain seal leak. I got it sold already for $2,400. I just gotta fix the leak. But this came in today. I believe it's a 70s Dodge Charger, Uncle Billy's. Not my uncle, but we call him Uncle Billy. Reversing into a tree stump. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pull out the metal. I'm just doing some body work. I went to bare metal with my, I don't know what it's called. It's a Broward though. Surfacing conditioning tool, that's what it's called. Pull the metal out. Doing this bed as well today. Skimmed the whole coat of Bondo on this side because there was big dents, 3 big dents in here. Pulled them out, skimmed the coat. So that's almost ready. I'm gonna put one more coat of glaze on it. That's a little dent on here, low spot. There's a dent right here. Right here, I gotta finish that up. And then we got Ori. Wet sanding. So I'm gonna start pulling this metal out, and then when I'm done pulling it out, I'll pick up the camera again. I know I'm bad at going back and forth with updates. Sorry about that, but I'm gonna get better at it. So I'll update you on this one right here. All right, it took me about 6 hours of body work. I had to leave, go to my nephew's little 5th grade graduation. But I went ahead and glazed the whole bodyworks area where it was a dent with filler, and I sanded it flat. It feels good. Now I'm just going around and fixing my little lows or my little pinholes, whatever you want to call it, with glaze. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with 80 grit, 120 grit, 300 grit, and then after 300, I'm just gonna go ahead and put on some. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some high build primer, 3 coats. I'm gonna shoot the primer all the way to over here, and then I'll probably shoot the primer tonight. And tomorrow I'll come back and wet sand or dry sand, don't really matter. I do both. And then scuff the whole fender, fix these little nicks with spot putty, and go ahead and get some paint tomorrow. It's a satin silver, I believe. And let's get this one out. Today's Wednesday. I want to get it done by at least Friday. So I go ahead and keep working on the truck. That truck right there. This is gonna be a single cab, full paint job black. It's for my buddy Anthony. Has a built engine in it. I don't know what kind of engine it is. Maybe 5360. I'm not sure. 411 gears in the back. Supposedly has a stall. I don't know if it's an upgraded transmission. I'm not sure. But that's what the bed's for. I went to out of town to go buy that bed for him. This one's all cracked. So I'm going to go ahead and swap that out, and probably start doing this one next week after I get this out. Next week I'll do this one. This one's been pushed back a lot. I've been doing a lot of vehicles lately. But he don't mind. He's not in no rush for that one. So that one's gonna go jet black. And I'm tired. Are you tired, babe? We're tired. Been here all fucking day. We're in Texas, so it's hot. All right, so here it is. 72 Charger. Dent repair. I'm not done. I gotta do a little bit more touch-ups. Like, got some pinholes right here, right there, right here. Just I'm gonna wet sand all of this right now. And before I started primering it, I noticed there was bubbles right here. So I went down to bare metal all right here. That's why you can see I need to feather this out. I'm gonna just throw a little glaze of some filler, not filler, spot putty. Hold on, I'm tired still. Glaze. I'm gonna glaze the whole top right here, not the whole top, but just right here and right here, because I did it as well as right here. And I'm gonna wet sand all of this. So I'm gonna guide coat it right now. Let the guide coat dry. I use spray paint, black spray paint for guide coat. Let it dry, and then once it dries, wet sand all of this. Find my lows, my highs, whatever there is. Fix that, and then paint. It'll be ready for paint by today. Hopefully by the afternoon. So I don't know if y'all noticed this chrome piece is bent. I'm not gonna hit it in until I'm done painting the car, because I wanna get paint all in here. Because the original person who painted it, they didn't take none of the trim off, and they just painted the whole car like that. Nothing wrong with that. Personally, I don't like to do it, but since they already did it on this vehicle, I'm not gonna go through the headache of taking off all of the trim and bending it or breaking it. So I'm gonna do the same thing they did. I did tell the customer that it is gonna be a difference in the paint. It's not gonna be a perfect match, especially on these older vehicles. And told them it's gonna look way different because this is all faded and scratched, dull. This one's gonna look brand new paint, mirror finish, you already know. But let's see what he says. It's gonna come out really nice. This is a one day. I did all of this in one day. This whole fender was smashed completely in, probably like an inch in, 2 inches in, and I pulled it all out as much as I could. This metal's hard to pull. Believe it or not, this metal's hard to pull. These old vehicles, man, they're not made like they used to be, you know.